Hey guys, Rix, and guys, some super exciting news here with the new Prime 1 Studios of the Guts and Casca statue right here from Berserk. We finally have the pre-order here at their website. Should be live in just in a couple hours away, but we do have the link right here showing off the price point, the measurements, and all the new pictures. And this piece right here looks amazing out the bat. We've been talking about this piece for the past couple weeks ago now, and again, it just looks amazing. The detail on this looks gorgeous. The base looks great. The apostles right there in the background look amazing. I'll definitely say they might look a little bit bland because it kind of shows one color and technically some other shading right there, so that's a little bit disappointing right there, but still say it still looks pretty good. Still like how they look, especially how many apostles there are in the background, and definitely seeing the hand of God right there with of course all the God hand members right there in the background, seeing Fento, Void a little bit right there, Ubik, and like that looks very good. And then seeing the eclipse on the background looks incredible right there, especially because that is actually going to be a light up feature. Same thing right there for the brand of sacrifice in the middle of the base. And again, just Guts and Casca right there look amazing with their detail, especially Guts right there with all the scratches he has, and right there you can just see the blood detail right there looks insane. And then of course you can see his hand right there is a little bit ripped off. You can definitely see the detail right there, so that looks insane. Very happy with this piece. The sword right there being broken also looks very good, and the expression on Guts looks awesome. So very happy with this one. I'll definitely say I'm very interested in this piece just alone from this. I know it does show of course a little bit too revealing right here from one of the characters. If I do pick this up, I think I would definitely would have blocked that a little bit with like a blanket or something, like custom thing I would have bought or something. But I still think this piece right here is great. We'll love to get it. The bonus right here is actually insane. I'm very happy with this right here because it's actually gonna come with Void's hand, and this Void hand right here looks incredible. Kind of gives me same thing as the vibes as the hand of God they did a couple years ago. I actually do own that piece. Amazing. I think that retail for $200. So if this was actually a piece that you could have bought separately, I bet this would have been $200 right here. And just looking at it looks great. Very cool. 6 fingers right there looks crazy, and the band of sacrifice right there that is red looks very cool. Very interesting they chose it red, but does make sense right there because the blood right there, that kind of makes sense right there to be connected by his hand. Because if it was green, it would be a little bit more difficult. I know the manga and same thing as the of course animes did it different with different colors, but I'll still say it looks great right here. Maybe it could have been really cool, maybe see green. So not too bad right there. The bonus is great. LED features. The piece looks amazing. The measurements is pretty crazy with this piece. 72 centimeters. That's around 28 inches tall. That's pretty high right there. I think Skull Knight that I own right now for the 1/4, that one's also around 27 to 20 inches. So it's a very big piece. But that is just of course the background piece. Most likely around 8, around most likely 8 inches. I'm about to say 4 inches, but most likely is 8. Does of course show right there for Guts and Casca. So most likely their height right there will be around 20 to 22 right there, so that gives it the extra measurements right there just for the background. But the width right here is pretty crazy of 31, and the depth right here is going to be 27. So it's gonna be very difficult to display this, especially people owning around the garage shelves around 24 on depth or maybe in 25. So this definitely will stick out a little bit, but I guess we'll wait and see for the future. But so far looks great. The measurements right there are a pretty big piece, but the main thing right here I'm a little disappointed by, and that's going to be the price point. This price point right here for $1,900, I think that's pretty pricey. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see this being this much. Don't get me wrong, the detail, the measurements is there, but this price point, I don't know. Especially comparing it to right now the Batman piece that just came out for pre-order, and that one right there is 1/4, almost the same measurements. This one right here is 1,100 for the deluxe. It comes with the bust. It comes with extra portraits. Does come with some bonus options, and that one right there is 1,100. I'll definitely say the Berserk one does have more detail and definitely is a little bit more bigger, but you're telling me an extra $800 for that is definitely worth it? I don't see that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying this piece should be 1,100 or 1,200. I think maybe 1,004 or 5 would have been definitely be reasonable. And then of course you do an extra bonus right here for the Void hand, so maybe at most it should have been 1,500 or 1,600 in my opinion. It's just also comparing it to the 1/3. The 1/3 is definitely bigger, does have some other options right there for that one, and that one right there I'd rather do buy. Don't get me wrong, this one's amazing. I'll love to get it, but it's just the price point. I don't see this being 1,900, and then shipping right here is going to be another $600 because of most likely 2 boxes. I think it does say right here actually 2 boxes. Yes, it does say right there 2 boxes, and that's just gonna be really expensive. So technically you're gonna be paying 2,400 for this piece. And I'm sorry, I think that's way too much. I was actually really expecting this piece when I first saw it. I was like, okay, maybe 1,300. But then when I saw more pictures and like that, it was definitely a bigger piece. I was like, okay, maybe 1,400 or 1,500 most. But 1,900, I'm sorry, I think that's way too pricey for me. I'm definitely going to wait if maybe the secondary market to get a good price on it. I'll definitely try, but I guess we'll wait and see if this piece actually sells out, just like the 1/3 and like that. But not too bad right here. Love this piece again. I'll love to get in the future, but I guess we'll wait and see. Again, pre-order is going to happen just in a couple hours away, and it's going to be shipping around October of 2025 or beginning of 2026. So you still have time to, of course, buy this piece. Mostly do a payment plan because this piece right here is pretty expensive. But tell me down below your thoughts, guys. Do you guys love it? I love this piece. I'll love to get in the future. I'll love to, of course, have this one, especially because of the other Berserk pieces I have. I think this would be so cool. And people actually giving ideas of this on top of the God hand right there, and you put this below, it would look so cool. So pretty cool piece, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts again. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.